just look at the sky.
It's really bright.
I can't help but look at it.
It's really bright.
It is really bright. Even
I feel
wearing
like
sunglasses.
I'm just gonna look really concerned. Look at the balloon.
Wait, where?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's a bit high. So I was going to hold off making this video for a little bit longer, but things seem a little bit kind of tense, you know, globally, and I figured we could all use a little bit of cheer, or as close as these videos get to that. What I will say on the subject of the EU and anyone that's feeling affected by it, which is pretty much everyone, there's a lot of fear-mongering and misinformation going around, and I think that's especially common in most politics, but now, you know, more than ever. I think that it is completely okay to be angry if angry is what you need, but above all else, it's important that I think we all stay informed. As knowledgeable as we can be, because I think that that's the only way that we're really going to get through this properly. Okay, we're on to the thing. This is a video that every other YouTuber would name changes, or big changes, or lots of changes, or even changes, and you go, oh my god, it's that song from Shrek 2, but I'm not going to do that because, hey, I take Shrek 2 very seriously. It's been a big few weeks, and we have a lot to talk about. You should probably sit down. You probably are sitting down. I should probably sit down. I am sitting down. First things first, why am I sitting in front of a white door? Well, much like our country's current political climate, a bunch of old people told me that I have to move out of my very comfortable position. However, unlike our country's political climate, I feel as if this time they were completely justified in doing so. I think that's the most passive-aggressive way of saying two things. Number one, I moved out of accommodation and in with my girlfriend for a few weeks, because number two, I finished university for the year. So number one, why am I in front of a white wall door thing? It's because I haven't found a good place to film yet. As nice as it is being here, I feel as if vlogging lighting setup was probably not number one on the list of the architect's priorities. Yeah, it's got to be white and have decent amount of sunlight and, I don't know, sturdy foundation or something. I'm hoping that being here won't affect videos too much, at least not too much more than it already has. As with all summers, I'll be trying to make more than I usually do, and since filming here might be a little bit stranger than usual, it just probably means we'll get a little bit more creative. So if you want to leave any creative suggestions for things that you want to see in the comments, please feel free to. You know, I feel as if I've been pulling a lot of the weight recently, and maybe things just haven't been the same, and this marriage is failing, and it would be a little bit better if you were trying a little harder and I wouldn't be sleeping on the couch. Sorry, I was being someone else again. They said, hey, you can go out and be anything this summer, so I became one half of a middle-aged married couple living in Kent. I think his name is Alan, and I don't think his marriage is doing well. We should probably just move on to number two. Year one of university is over, and that feels kind of strange to say. What feels more strange, but hopefully less surprising to say, is that I think it went well. Although we do have a ways to go. I haven't gone through my hard drive properly this year, but I seem to have a lot of footage that didn't make it into the bumpers of these videos. So if you'd like to see a massive collection of that strung together with my real thoughts on university, or as close as I get to real thoughts, you know what to do. Susan, sorry. Finally, Streetlights is finished. We finished Streetlights. We did it. It only took about 9 months. It's just like pregnancy. And much like childbirth, I have to say, it was scary and painful, and I definitely soiled myself. But I think it was more than worth it. Thank you guys all so much for watching it. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description. If you have any questions about making it, please feel free to leave them in the comment section of that video, or tweet them to me, and I'll try and make some kind of Q&A about it. I know a lot of you want to make your own films, and I learnt a ridiculous amount working on this, so hopefully that'll help. And I think that's pretty much everything. I wanted to do something a little bit more, you know, slowed out and chilled down, so hopefully this was okay. Still getting back into the swing of things, I suppose. I'd love to know how you've been recently, you know, just in general, or no, not in general, the opposite of whatever in general is. Just giving you all the comments to write. You got so much choice here. Or you can just not write any, and honestly, that's cool too. For now, I am Alan. That was some stuff. She's just a friend from work, Susan. I wouldn't even... Sorry. I'll see you next time.
You being arty?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? You're being arty? Proud of you.
Yeah. But can we just...